What's up, everybody? It's me once again, and today we're going to do Goofs in 3 Cheers for Thomas. So I hope you enjoy it.
It was an exciting day on the Isle.
And also, what you see here, this is stock footage from Series 6, which is actually James and the Red Balloon, where James was passing the red balloon. So I think I might count that as a goof, a little major goof. Or should I? I'm not really 100% sure.
Land of Sodor. Good
And that's from Series 5.
morning, called Harold. Annie and Clarabelle were full of happy children.
And that's only from James and the Queen of Sodor. So yeah, I think that I might count that as a goof. In fact, all the stock footage I should count as a goof.
Thomas was taking them to their annual sports day. Everything was ready for the day to begin. I hope I'm number 1 and win a medal, said a boy. It must be...
Oh, that's a good one right here. Thomas's face is not really on the model correctly. You can tell because the face is pushed slightly to the left. You can tell. And there's 2 different light sources in the eyes. 1, 2. So, yeah.
Splendid to win a medal.
And also there's small gaps in his eyes and his face mask as well.
Chuffed Thomas. After all, I'm engine number 1. Thomas worked hard all day, but he kept thinking about medals. He imagined himself wearing a gold medal on a red ribbon. How smart he would look. Hello, Thomas, whistled Percy. I'm taking the Fat Controller to Sports Day.
Percy has a bit of chipped paint on his left buffer right there. Sorry if you can't see. And also his face is not really on the model right, as I can tell because it's pushed down a little bit. And also, yeah, and his eyes look a tad bit wonky as well.
You can see the egg and spoon race, chuffed Thomas.
He didn't fix anything with Thomas's face here. It's still pushed to the left.
I didn't know eggs and spoons had races.
There's a little bit of little scratches on Percy's paint job right there.
The children race with eggs and spoons, said Bertie.
And now Bertie's eyes are a bit wonky as well.
And the winner gets a medal. I wish I could get a medal. You need to win a race first, whistled Percy. I'll race you, Thomas. The first one to the station is the...
Now they went very wonky. They didn't fix anything.
winner. You're on, whistled Thomas. Ready, steady, go.
Oh, and now, well, it's not really an improvement here because Thomas's face is still pushed to the... Now it's pushed to the right, actually. First it was pushed to the left, but now it's pushed to the right. And you can see a bit of camera equipment reflecting off Thomas's smoke box right there. You can't quite see though, but it's reflecting off his smoke box.
Oh.
This is actually reused footage from Bulgy Rise Again, where Bulgy overtakes Trevor and swerves to avoid Tom Tipper's van, so that is a goof.
Better hurry, Bertie, beeped Thomas.
Sorry, it's going really slow, but anyway, let's continue.
Then Thomas had to stop to pick up some passengers. Better hurry, Thomas.
Wait a minute, let's see anything in the previous scene. I don't think Thomas's cab door is seen right over there. I think it's missing. Or is it open? One or the other. Anyway, yeah. Oh, and also... And his roof is lifted up a little bit here.
Better hurry, Thomas, teased Bertie as he rattled over the bridge.
Also, what's this bush doing on the side of the tracks here? I don't know what is it doing, so I think I should count that as a goof.
Then Bertie had to...
I think the level crossing gates are not really closed properly because one of them is lifted up just quite a bit. The very right one, right over there.
Stop at a level crossing. Last one there, Puff's hot air, called Thomas.
Still wonky eyes here and here. Come on
Thomas
here,
was
it's
nearly at
entertainment.
the station.
Wait a minute, did I see anything? I think Thomas's smokestack is white, but it should be black for all that smoke coming out.
Nearly at the station. As he drew near the playing field, a signalman flagged him down. Now Thomas was really cross. Bertie was sure to win. Then he saw the Fat Controller. Thomas, the Sports Day medals have been left in my office.
Oh, that's stock footage from Percy Gets It Right, where the Fat Controller actually says, "We must do a better job of listening to you in future," so this scene was reused for this episode. And also that's a station right there. That's Maythwaite Station right over there. All around the background, so that's a major goof.
You must fetch them at once. We can't let the children down. Of course not, sir.
Also, what's going on with Thomas's driver right over there? There seems to be a bit of gash. There's a huge gash on his arm right here. What the heck? And also, Thomas's eyes were a tad bit wonky.
Replied Thomas, and he chuffed away. Meanwhile, Bertie had raced into the station. "I won!" shouted Bertie. "I won!" And he waited eagerly for Thomas. He waited and waited. But Thomas had forgotten about the race. He was thinking about the children.
The scene was reused, so that's a goof. And also, Thomas's lamp is crooked as well, right over there. What the heck? And also his middle lamp line's crooked as well.
I can't let them down. I can't let them down. At last, Thomas puffed back into the big station. The station master gave Thomas's driver the box of medals. Then Thomas set off again.
Okay, you have to pay attention to when Thomas puts past here in the background. That's a studio light, you know, or is it a piece of film strip on the VHS tape, or one or the other? It's shining on Thomas, and then, well, shining on screen on the camera lens. So that's a major goof.
He arrived just in time. "Well, John," said the Fat Controller. "Thank you, sir," panted Thomas.
Oh, got it there just before that transition. There's a lot of smudges of dirt on Thomas right over there. What the heck? And also, it infects anything with his face. Come on. And also his eyes have gaps in them.
The Fat Controller presented the medals to the winners. "Congratulations." "Thank you, sir." Next day, Bertie and the medal winner arrived with a surprise for Thomas. A small boy presented him with a gold medal on a red ribbon. "You were very helpful at Sports Day." "So we thought you should have a medal of your own," added the boy.
And look at this boy's neck. There's a lot of dirt moving on his neck right over there. What the heck? And also over here, you know, on his head right over there.
My very own medal.
I think that ladder's about to fall over right over there. It's just, I think it's going to fall over on this boy's head. He'll seriously get hurt, so that's a goof. And also, Thomas's eyes are a tad bit wonky.
So,
And also his lamp is a little crooked.
Thomas, thank you. 3 cheers for Thomas, the #1 engine. But
And there's a little bit of sticky tack on some of the figurines. I don't know which ones, but you can clearly see you can't quite see, but there's sticky tack on some of the figurines' feet.
still won the race.
And Bertie's eyes were still wonky, they never fixed that.
Suited Bertie. Thomas.
What's going on with Thomas's, between Thomas's windows? Sorry. What's going on with between Thomas's window and his whistle? There's a lot of dots all around here. Is that pieces of rain or something like that? And so yeah, that's definitely a major goof.
Just beep happily.
So yeah, I think there were quite a lot of goofs in this episode. Well, not really that many. I think there's actually about 19 or 20. So yeah, thanks for watching my Goofs video in 3 cheers for Thomas. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one, and bye.